Hey everyone, I'm Babita. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make holigae. Holigae is a Mangalorean dessert or sweet. It is basically a flatbread which is stuffed with sweet lentil filling and flavored with cardamom powder. Holigae is specially made during auspicious events like weddings, pujas, and other religious festivals in the Mangalorean community. I remember as kids, we used to trouble our mom to make holigae every time. However, holigae is very time consuming and it cannot be, and my mom was not able to make it frequently. So when she did make it, we would savor every bite and more. Now guess what, my kids do the same. They want me to make it every day as well. I know today they're going to be very happy. So follow me and let me show you how to make holigae. So the first step to make this recipe is to cook the lentil, and the lentil that I'm using is chana daal. And this is going to be the stuffing, but first I have to cook it. So I'm going to add it to the pressure cooker. Next, I'm going to add sugar. This is the way I make it. People do it differently, but this is the way I make it. It's kind of like a shortcut. Then I'm going to add water. Just enough to cover it. And now I'm going to pressure cook it for some time. While the chana dal is cooking, I'm going to make the dough for the holigae, and for that I have some all-purpose flour. I'm going to pour that over here, and I have some turmeric powder, and if you want you can add a pinch of salt, but I don't need it, so I'm going to skip that. And I'm going to add a little bit of water, and I'm going to start the mixer over here. I'm going to gradually add water so that the dough comes together. It has to be a soft dough. You can see it's formed a nice dough, and now I'm going to finish it off. I'm going to transfer this dough into this mixing bowl and just knead it more with my hands. You can see that this dough is sticky, and that is how we want it. The turmeric I added to give this dough some color. And now I'm going to add some oil. And just mix it with that oil. I'm going to cover it with some cloth. And then let it rest for 30 to 40 minutes. So the chana dal has finished cooking, and I'm going to show you this. Yeah, and this is perfect. So it's perfectly cooked, and now I'm going to blend it. So I made the lentil paste. I ran it through the blender and made it into a fine paste. But this paste it's still wet. It has to have a drier consistency. So I'm going to put it in this hot pan and cook it until I achieve that consistency. And at the same time, I'm going to add some cardamom powder. And now mix it well. I'll just heat it for 1 to 2 minutes until I get the right consistency, and then I'll allow it to cool. Actually, this is perfect now. I'm just going to spread it out and allow it to cool. I transferred the puran or the lentil stuffing onto this plate. I'm just going to spread it out over here. That will help it to cool, and once it cools, this stuffing will automatically harden up. And if you don't want to do that, you can also keep it for some time in the refrigerator. So after the lentil stuffing or the puran has cooled down, you can see it has thickened up, and if I can pick it from my hand and make it into a ball, that means it's the perfect consistency, and I can use this to stuff inside the dough. So now I'm going to start rolling out the holigae. For that, I'm going to grab a small amount of dough. I'm going to roll it around in my palms and then dunk it in some flour and then start rolling it out. And now I'm going to place some of the lentil stuffing in the center. Then I'm going to grab the edges, bring them all to the center. Bring it all to the center and gather it and then push it down like this and here. And now I'm going to roll this, dunk it in some more flour and very carefully roll it out so that I don't want the stuffing to come out. Some people like it thick, some people like it thin, but I'll roll it out to about 6 to 8 inches. This is looking good. I really like how yellow it looks. And that's it. I'm happy with this size. And now I'm going to cook it. So I'm heating this, this tawa is heating over here, and yeah, it's hot. So I'm going to place the holigae on top of it and start cooking it. I'll just wait for it to bubble on one side and then turn it. So you can see it is starting to bubble up. So at this point I'm going to turn it on to another side. Look at this color. How beautiful is it? It's awesome. This is just smelling fabulous, and when it puffs up like this, that means you did it right. So now I'm going to apply a little bit of ghee. I'm going to flip this over and apply some ghee again. Flip it again. I just want the other side to look cooked a little bit more. And that's it. It's done. Now I'm going to take it off on a plate. And I'm going to finish the rest of them. Look at this, how beautiful. So I finished making all of the holigae, and I have a stack of holigae over here. I have around 12 holigae, and you can see they are nice and big size. I think if I made it like a smaller or medium size, I could get about 15 to 18. I can hear my daughter, she cannot wait to try one of them. But before that, let me show you how it is traditionally eaten. Like I mentioned before, holigae is eaten at the end of a meal during important events. So the way they serve it over there is they'll place a holigae on your plate, or actually a banana leaf, and they'll just drizzle some more ghee over it. And then sprinkle some sugar on top. And that's it. Either you can roll and eat it, or you can break a piece and eat it. I'm just going to put a piece of it in my mouth. So tempting. It's amazing. It tastes just like my mom, and I know for a fact that she's going to be super proud of me. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe for holigae. I loved making this video, and let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. The full recipe and exact measurements are up on my blog, and I have posted the link in the description below, so make sure you check it out. Until next time, goodbye.